Well, it's actually a very odd story. So, how I began playing the harmonica, right? You know that, in primary school, we all have to pick up the recorder, right? There was one time when I was in primary 4, so the school suddenly decided to start this program called the Modular CCA program, right? So what they did was, for 1 year, they got everyone in the primary 4 cohort to pick up a new instrument instead of the recorder. So during our music lessons, right, actually we started learning the harmonica, right? So at the time, all of us purchased like a $10 harmonica, and we had like a half-an-hour lesson every week, and that's how I started learning. When I first started learning the harmonica, right, I was really bad at it. Anyone who picks up a music instrument for the first time, right, is probably going to be quite bad at it, right? So I used to practice in my house, and my parents would get really annoyed, right? And I was the kind of kid, right, who loves to annoy his parents, right? So the more they get annoyed, the more I want to play, right? So that was my early inspiration, right? So for like 1 or 2 years, yeah, that was my only source of inspiration. Annoy the heck out of my parents, right? Yeah, so that's how I got better, and as I got better and better, right, actually we had a harmonica CCA, yeah, and then so I joined the CCA. The hardest thing about being an artist, about being a musician, is knowing that the uncertainty, like you don't know if people like what you're playing. Till today, right, I'm not sure if most people enjoy what I do. So it's always a challenge, you know, like I try to focus on the people who like it, and I try to create content for them, and I try to open the minds of people who haven't been exposed to good music played by the harmonica, or haven't really heard much from the harmonica. Harmonica is unique because it has the impression of being a toy. So one of my goals is to have it treated more seriously by everybody, you know, and hopefully more people can enjoy the music I play, and that's the goal. This incident was, I just finished one of my music theory exams, so I went to a shop, a music shop, right? I won't name the shop, but I went into the shop to get, no offense, yeah, just sharing the story. Yeah, so I went into the shop to get the next level of music theory books, and I asked the person at the counter for some assistance, right, in grabbing the books, and he just casually chatted me up. So he was like, "What instrument do you play?" Right? And I told him I play the harmonica, and then he just looked at me and he just laughed, and then he was like, okay, but seriously, what instrument do you play?" And then I was just like, I only play the harmonica. And then he was like, oh shit.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
You know, so it's something that he probably hasn't, I don't blame him, right? I don't blame anyone, it's just that people are not exposed, and I'd like to change that. Personally, I love the sound of the harmonica, and I want to share what I love. For now, the goal is just to create more awareness. I want more people to play harmonica, you know, more people to listen to it, more people to pick it up. And I think the harmonica in general is a very big enough family instrument, right? So by playing more, I hope more people like the sound. That's how we keep our arts going, right? It can't stop with me. It can't stop. I'm still young, right? But it can't stop with me. It has to go to the next person. And that's really my goal. Yeah, I want to keep it alive, and I want to increase the standard as well. This is actually one of my favorite instruments, so I just got this recently, if you can see it, right? So what I like about harmonica is that it can actually produce different tones of sound. And I doubt any of you would have seen a harmonica like this before, right? If you think of a harmonica, this is probably not the image that you have in mind, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen one like this before? No. So actually, harmonicas come in like different designs, and this is one of them. So why is this so big, right? Because this can play up to 4 octaves of notes. Yeah, normally harmonicas come in 3 octaves. I think the lesson that arts teaches you in general is what it is to be human, right? Because a lot of music is about expression, and actually I've watched my own growth as a musician over the years. So until I was about Sec 3, Sec 4, right? My music was only like, it was not there yet. Like, I'm not saying it's there now, but I'm still a work in progress. But when I was in like Sec 3, Sec 4, my music was very plain, very bland, right? And I think that's because of like a lack of life experience. And like, as time passed by, right, I became better able to express myself through music. That's the thing. So, musicians with like tragic lives compose really great music. Why? Because they're able to channel all the energy into their music. So I think every person, whatever you're feeling, right, a healthy way to feel it is through art, whichever form. Painting, it could be painting, right? It could be music, it could be poetry, it could be things like that. So that's one of the biggest things that I've learned. Oh, okay. I volunteered at, like I said, the Taiwan Drums Room Youth Chapter. And that picture, right? Actually, we have this event called, it's called Sundate. Yeah, it's a Mother's Day event. So we call it Sundate because we have a couple of rental flats in our community, and some of them live alone, right? So what we do is we try to spend Mother's Day and Father's Day together with the residents there. So we actually make our volunteers help to make like roses for them. So we create about every year, right? We've been doing this every year for the past 3-4 years, to my knowledge. And we create like about 1,000, 2,000 roses. So we go over to their house and we give them like a handcrafted rose, and we spend some time together with them. And yeah, all of this is I think all of this has contributed to my music in a way, in that, you know, these are all life experiences that enrich the way, like, after all, musicians and artists are storytellers, and life experiences is what helps us tell our stories better. Yeah. Thanks for allowing me this opportunity. So actually, because of the unfortunate pandemic situation, right? So because of that, not a lot of activities in person. But right now, I am in the process of making a lot of covers, and I've been making about 1 or 2 covers every week, and I will continue to do so at least until my school starts getting busy. And I hope you guys can check out my Instagram, my Facebook, my YouTube page. I'm sure the link will be somewhere, yeah, in this video. So you guys can check out my social media pages for those videos. Apart from that, right? So I'm part of TJ Harmonics. So TJ Harmonics, we're planning to host a concert next year, sometime between June and August. So if everything progresses smoothly, do look out for that as well. And as I mentioned, I'm on the committee for Harmonica Aficionados Society as well. And we have an annual concert at the end of every year, usually at the Esplanade, to promote harmonica playing. And you can look out for that as well. And one more, sorry. So I'm also part of the NTU Harmonica Band right now. And we're supposed to have a concert next March. And hopefully, if all things go well, we will continue to have that concert. And I'm sure you can look forward to a great show. So I hope you can give us the support, and I hope to see you there.